Hey boo, thanks so much for coming back to Be Real Style. On today's episode, girl, I cannot be bothered with all the makeup and the bells and the whistles. You're just gonna get what you get today, girl, because I am only here to update you and give you some practical tips on how you can hopefully move forward in your weight loss journey alongside of me. So without further ado, girl, let's just go ahead and hop into it. So if you're new to my channel, this channel is all about living a healthy lifestyle and essentially becoming our very best self so that we can put our very best self out there and get the success that we want out of life. So I started this weight loss journey at 223 pounds, and today, girl, I sit before you at a whopping 202.3 pounds for a total loss of 22 pounds down. This week I lost over 5 pounds, and it was one of the best weeks that I've had so far on this journey. I don't know. I don't know. It's like something clicked in my head and I was just like, you're doing this, you're going to do this, you are going all the way. There is not a doubt in my mind that I am completing this journey at 140 pounds. So I sit before you at 202 pounds, which means that I have about 60 pounds before I get to my goal and 20 pounds down. So a fourth of the way done and going to continue to work towards my goal. So I wanted to share with you guys before I get into the video about what worked and what didn't work, because that's usually how these videos go. I wanted to share with you guys my why of why I'm doing this. In 2020, I reached a significantly low weight. I think I was about 160 pounds, and I remember absolutely radiating confidence. It was to the point to where I felt like I had arrived. I was absolutely radiating confidence. And because of the confidence that I had, it was like God was inspiring me here, there, everywhere. It's when I started my OutSchool journey and I started teaching online. I made more money that year than ever. I felt more outgoing. I felt more friendly. I just felt like myself, and I feel like I and you are destined for greatness. We are put on this earth with a purpose. God has placed me on this earth with a purpose and a fire in my heart to inspire other people, to help other people. And how can I live and walk in my purpose if I am not walking in the way that I'm supposed to be walking? And so what has been revealed to me on this journey is the things that I need to let go, that I need to yield my life to God. And as I do that, as I take the right steps, as I exercise and eat healthy and take care of myself and pray and read my Bible, I know, because I've been there before. I saw how my life was going. It seemed like overnight I got 7,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It seemed like overnight I was making more money than ever. It seemed like overnight I was getting calls here, there, like, can you talk on this podcast? Can you do this? More opportunities were opening for me because I was living in my best self that I could possibly be. And that is the reason, that is what wakes me up every single day. Knowing that I have to get back there. Not to a weight on the scale, not to, a certain, body shape or a certain body type. It's not about that. It's about mastering what it is that God has placed me on this earth to do, which is inspire other people to live a healthy lifestyle. And in order for me to do that, I have to walk the walk. That's what gets me up every day. That's what keeps me going. And knowing that when I sow those seeds of faith, knowing that when I put in all of this hard work, and the harder I work, the greater the outcome. So if I put in that level of work back in 2020 and I was able to produce the amount of fruit for my family that I was able to produce at that time, meaning financial contributions to my family, then I know that this time is going to be even better, because this time I am more focused and locked into God than ever. I am more focused and locked into my goals, my desires, and my dreams than ever. I am focused, I am on target, and I am going to do what God has placed me here to do. And so that is my why. Ultimately, to build generational wealth for my family, ultimately to be the person that I am supposed to be. God has made promises to me, and it is up to me to put in the work so that I can see those promises revealed in my life. And that is what keeps me going. That is what keeps me doing what I'm doing every single day, because I cannot really do it in my own strength. I've tried. I've actually tried to do it in my own strength in terms of, you know, I'm just trying to like bear and grin it, you know. It's so hard. It's so hard. I'm just trying my best. It's like, if you just give it to God, he will work it out. But you have to put in the effort, because faith without works is dead. So I wanted to share with you guys my why, because I believe it with every fiber in my being. And ultimately, it is for my children. Ultimately, it is for the next generation, to leave a legacy, if nothing more, of valuing self-care, valuing health, and having my children pass that on to their children. That is what gets me up every single day. So my weight loss this week was great. Every single morning, I'm listening to motivational music while I'm doing my walks. I listen to Fearless Motivation, and I also listen to a guy named Myron Golden on YouTube, and he has really opened my eyes to so many things. He uses biblical principles to approach business, and so I've been doing a lot of professional development on my own. Professional development, I sound like a teacher now, but I've been developing myself. I have listened to hours of content, listening more than I speak, listening more than I do. And with each piece of content that I get, I'm trying my best to implement something, and not just listen and not do, but listen and do. And so, yeah, I've been doing that on my walks, and then usually on the way back, I'll listen to some worship music or whatever like that, to get me pumped up and inspired for the day. But I have really changed my mindset about my morning walk. My morning walks used to be such a dread. For one, I was never a morning person. I always said that I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl. Night owl meaning I want to sit up and drink and watch TV and eat snacks instead of going to bed and and, you know, getting up and doing what I need to do to make sure that I'm living a healthy lifestyle. And so, yeah, I used to say that about myself. And I had to stop believing all of these lies about myself. You're not a morning person. You can't run. You know, there was even a time, especially after having my second child, where I was like, I'm never going to lose weight again. I'm never going to lose weight again. It's like, it's lies. It's lies, girl. Because when you plant the seeds, the harvest will grow. You have to put in the work. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to other people. Don't pretend like you're in it if you're not. Be honest with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. And when you start doing that, you will change your life. You will change your life. You will do the thing that you've been wanting to do. Whether it be lose weight, whether it be, you know, write a book or write a song or become an actress or be the best teacher that you can be, or whatever it is that you want to be. You can do it, but you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. And without hard work, you know, there's this whole society, this societal conversation about work less, work less, work less. And I get it. You know, we've been in hustle culture for so long that people are tired of hustling. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I really do understand. Especially after COVID, people are like, yeah, I'm done with hustle culture. But the truth, the ultimate truth of the matter is that whatever you want out of life, you got to work for it. Nothing good comes from lack of effort. Nothing good comes from lazy. Nothing good comes from not working hard. You can listen to the TikTok kids if you want to, telling you don't work hard. But if you have a goal in mind, you got to work for it. Because the bigger, the harder the work, the bigger the reward. And so I felt like I needed to say that, because I just feel like in our society today, we're constantly giving all these mixed messages. Like, what should I do? You should work hard for yourself. Put in the effort that it takes. Because I'm telling you one thing. I remember sitting there with my braids and my 160 pounds, and I was absolutely radiating energy. Ideas were coming to me. I was creative. I was able to really hone in to what it was that I was saying. I could believe what I say because I was living it. And so I had to get back to that place and beyond in order to seek greater success for my life. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And so anyway, so what worked this week? I just remained consistent with what I was eating. I told y'all what I've been eating. I've said it every week now. I've been eating eggs. This week I mostly had boiled eggs. I don't even think about it anymore. It's just like fuel and out the door. But it's like 3 eggs, protein shake, and a side of fruit with a glass of water. And then for lunch, it's a salad with a protein, meaning like a piece of chicken, a piece of salmon, a piece of pork chop, a piece of steak on a salad with all the vegetables and some water. And then for dinner, it's like, and rice, of course, always rice and beans. And then for dinner, it's like rice, beans, protein, corn on the cob, salad, food. It's literally just food. I'm literally just eating food. And when you get up and you walk and you get your metabolism going, like, you're going to lose weight. You don't need a sleepy time tea. Not sleepy time tea. You don't need a slam tea. You don't need a detox tea. You don't need a juice cleanse. Girl, you don't need those vitamins. You don't need none of it. Only thing you need is to eat real food and to track your calories and to go on a calorie tracking device, calculator, and figure out how many calories you need to lose weight and stick to that. I don't even stick to the Myfitnesspal calories because they told me like 1,900 calories. They're like, girl, you big, you can eat a lot of food. But I didn't follow that. I've been doing about 1,600 to 1,700 calories. I'm full at that. I feel satisfied at that. It's a lot of food for me. It is a lot of food. It really is, because when you're eating fresh fruits and vegetables and usually like 3 to 4 ounces of meat, that's a lot of food. To try to get your calories in there, it's a lot of food. And that's something I was going to talk about. I've lost now 22 pounds. And the more weight that I lose, the harder it becomes for me to eat the amount of calories that it says I'm supposed to eat. Whereas in the beginning, I was so hungry all the time. I was so hungry all the time in the beginning. Now, it's like, girl, I'm kind of having to choke down my food at this point. There are times in the day when I'm hungrier than others, particularly in the morning. But by dinner time, it's like, I'm literally having to choke down the food because I'm not really that hungry. And it could be, you know, where I am in my cycle, whatever. But this week was a little bit of a struggle. And I usually, this week was getting between 1,400 and 1,500 calories, although I wanted to get to 16. If I'm full, I'm full. I'm not going to sit here and choke down food. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's that. Also, another thing I wanted to mention was my taste buds seem to change a little bit this week. So my taste buds. So yeah, I was having 2 Splenda in my coffee in the morning, or you know, the next day maybe I would have, instead of a coffee, I would have a Bang energy drink. And child, let me tell you, something about eating fresh fruits and vegetables and like just eating real food, it got to the point like I can only put 1 pack of Splenda in my sugar. It tastes so sweet. It's like my taste buds have started to change. I think I calculated about this is day 43 of this journey for me, and I feel like this is the point where things have started to become habitual. I'm going to sleep at the same time. I'm waking up without an alarm clock. I'm eating the same foods. I'm drinking the same water, and the weight is just coming off. At this point, this is the week. This is the week where things have, in my opinion, become habitual. Like, I'm not having to think about what I'm doing. I'm still logging. I'm still tracking just to make sure. I'm still weighing out my food. But it has finally gotten to a place where it feels like clockwork. It feels easier. I'm not as hungry. My taste buds are not craving anything. This week, I didn't crave anything at all. I didn't crave nothing. I can't tell you the last time I've had like processed bread. That's another thing. I feel like sandwich bread used to be kind of like a trigger for me. It would like set up my brain or something. It was just something I observed about myself. But when I would eat like a sandwich with sandwich bread, it was like I would crave sweets or something. Like, I guess because of the carb intake or whatever, or the sugar in the bread, something. So I had not had a slice of bread probably on this entire journey. It's really been rice, beans, spinach, carrots, tomato, jalapenos, black beans, pinto beans, salsa, corn, what else? Steak, pork chops, chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken leg quarters, salmon. Like, literally, that's what I've been eating this entire time. And I haven't had a bunch of processed stuff, not a bunch of processed crackers or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just cut all that out, really. I mean, you know, I think that the more you eat a certain type of food, the more you crave that certain type of food. Like today is supposed to be the day where I have a more relaxed eating day, but really I just want that same warm salad I've been eating every day. I just want my spinach with my salsa and my beans and all that stuff on there. That's just kind of what I want. And it's crazy how things change. But anyway, so let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm working with. I wore the same jeans as the first video. So as you can see here, I have some room. I got some room. I told my husband, I was like, these jeans are the best jeans ever, because even though I've lost 20 pounds, they are still like reliably skinny in the legs. This shirt is a large. Well, anyway, that was the video for today, girls. I hope you enjoyed. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your goals. You got this. You can do this. All it takes is a tiny seed of faith. Believe in who you are. Believe in who you can be. And you will see the results manifest in the actions that you take every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.